Ho, ho, ho. Isn't that how you're supposed to greet people now that we're smack dab in the middle of the very merry, happy holiday season? Are you detecting a hint of sarcasm coming your way? No? Well, I'm no Grinch or Scrooge, although both of them will make brief appearances later in this week's episode, where I will do my merry best to get you into the Christmas spirit. I'll even be giving away a big Christmas basket on the show to really get you excited about the holidays. More on that later. Now, one of my favorite things about the holidays is all the baked goods, and especially the gingerbread. This year, I got a chance to visit the Gingerbread Extravaganza right here in Jacksonville. This is an annual event, and it's a big fundraiser for the Jacksonville Historical Society, and it takes place at Old St. Andrew's Church right across from Veterans Memorial Arena. Here you will find lots of creative and fun gingerbread houses on display, as well as a few historic buildings. Just take a look. Did you see the Grinch? Wasn't that cool? How about Frankenweenie? He's my favorite. The Gingerbread Extravaganza is open Monday through Saturday from 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. Make sure to check it out. It's a lot of fun for the whole family when you need a break from Christmas shopping. Now, gingerbread cookies go well with beer, at least I think so. I haven't had a chance to ask our resident beer connoisseur, Mark Wisdom, about that, but I'm pretty sure he would agree. But in this week's segment, we're going to talk about something completely different. Today, I'm at Dahlia's Pour House in Riverside, Avondale with my buddy Mark Wisdom, the beer guy.
I'm the beer guy.
He's the beer guy. And today we're going to talk about, well, guess what? With all this in front of us, what are we going to talk about?
Glassware.
Glassware. So,
everybody looks at beer and they say, give it to me in one of these pint glasses, okay? This is called a shaker glass. The shaker glass was actually developed for use to make mixed drinks. You know, you put the metal cup over it, and you go, shake it up.
I thought it was like shaker of the, no, never mind.
Never mind, don't worry about that.
Not like shaker
this,
furniture.
Not good for beer. I mean, almost every place serves beer in this, but it's just not the best glass for beer. So let's look at something that is. Depending upon the style of beer that you use or you're drinking, it makes a difference in type of glass.
I like this one because it's fancy.
This is a fancy one. Okay, so this one is a German
Stein, right?
Stein. Okay, It's got the top on it. Guess what the top's for?
To keep it from overflowing.
No, to keep foreign matter out of the beer.
Oh, to keep people from so you don't get roofied.
No roofies, no flies, no anything like that.
Oh, the flies. Okay, we worry
So
about flies.
when beer,
this is 2000, you know.
yeah, back in the early days of beer, 10,000 years ago, when man was going, beer good,
beer good. Gotcha.
They used crockery. Okay, crockery, stoneware, that kind of stuff. So the Germans thought, hey, let's put a lid on it and keep the stuff out. Okay,
that's not
good
a bad
thinking, not a bad idea. Then you've got this one right here, which is another German mug. This is a liter.
Okay.
Okay, they call it a seidel.
A seidel.
A seidel, a German seidel. You might also hear the term Mass.
Okay.
It's a mass of beer, which is
a lot of beer.
It's a lot of beer.
A mass of beer.
One Masse beer. No, in the German, it's a liter.
Okay, gotcha.
And what you would normally do is
this looks like a wine glass for beer.
Well, it is, but normally you would put a lower gravity beer in that.
Okay.
So something like a Helles or something like that.
Okay.
It's only like 3 or 4% beer. You can drink a
lot of
that
it. Beer.
And
so this is a good summer mug.
Right. That's a good beer for Oktoberfest. You see the girls carrying the big mugs. That's it. Okay. This one right here is perfect for high gravity beers, where you're going to put in a little bit, and it's going to form a nice head at the top, and you're going to get a lot of the aroma out of it. This one right here, a tulip glass, perfect for the high gravity beers like big IPAs, big stouts, those kinds of things. And what you're going to see with this is, you got the turned in rim on that.
Right.
Again, it concentrates the scent, the smells. So, because part of drinking beer is the smell.
So like a brandy snifter, but for beer.
It's a brandy snifter for beer.
Okay.
Again, with the Germans, we got a Pilsner glass. The Pilsner glass was made to show off the beautiful pale color of the beer and concentrate the head at the top of it.
Gotcha.
So it's all very important. And then this one, of course, the English, the practical people that they are.
Exactly.
They're very practical.
They want a lot of those.
They want a lot of these, but you see the bump on it?
Yeah.
You know why?
So your hand doesn't slide off.
So your hand doesn't slide off.
Oh, no, dummy. I know
exactly
how that
why it's there. It's for drinking while you're standing and talking in a pub.
Yeah.
I mean, and the glassware, there's so many different types of glassware. In Belgium, you will never see a beer served in the wrong glass.
So they're very adamant about having the right kind of glass.
Fanatics about it. I mean,
like fanatical
and a lot of times you'll see that it's served in the proper glassware that's logoed by that particular brewery.
Cool.
So
they got to keep up with a lot of glassware that way.
Glassware, yes, they do. The glassware is very important to beer because different glassware is for different beer and gives that beer its proper presentation.
Gotcha. Cool.
It's like wine. It's very good.
So I hope you've learned something new today in this Beer Guy segment. We'll see you guys again on the next Beer Guy segment.
We'll see you later.
Latitude 30 is the official away game headquarters of the Jaguars. Catch all the football action in our HD Sports Theater for every away game. 365-5555. Latitude-30.com.
Checkers Barbecue is all about great food and having fun with friends and family. Checkers is available to rent for parties and does some awesome catering too. I recommend that you go try Checkers out for yourself, and when you visit, let Art know I sent you. You know how you always hear these crazy stories about how someone found a really valuable antique hiding in the attic, or they bought it for $1 at a flea market and then sold it for millions? I think that is the whole reason why shows like Antique Roadshow become so popular. And there's a new show out there now where they send a gang of experts out to treasure hunt at flea markets and see what they can make from their finds in the end. I met up with one of these experts, Miller Gaffney, when she visited Jacksonville. Miller Gaffney looks more like a movie star than an antique expert, which is probably the big reason the producers of the Antique Roadshow picked her when casting for the PBS series Market Warriors.
And we go across the country. I'm on the show with 3 other men, and you name it, we've been there to Long Beach, California, Walnut, Iowa, Canton, Texas, and we go to flea markets and we buy things and then we sell them at auction houses, regional auction houses. So this really shows you the buying and selling side of the antiques business.
Miller led a special tour at the Art and Antique Show here in Jacksonville.
Being the only girl, does it work to my advantage? Who knows? I'll always say being a Southerner always works to my advantage.
Don't let this blonde Southern belle fool you. She knows her stuff. Miller is a graduate of the Sotheby's Institute of Art and also a certified member of the Appraisers Association of America, who has worked with leading auction houses, galleries, and museums.
One of the first episodes in Long Beach, California, we were searching for a Native American object. And I was going around and talking to all the fun dealers, and I see something at this Vietnam vet's table, American Indian piece of pottery, and lo and behold, this is something on the FBI most wanted list. I grew up around art and antiques, and that's what really sparked my passion for this industry. I'm doing what I love every day.
I'm sure we'll see more great things from Miller Gaffney in the future. Right now I'm learning about beer from Mark, and Chris is trying to teach me about wine. But Miller, if you feel the urge to try to teach me about antiquing, I'm all yours. Who's your all-time favorite Christmas character? Personally, I love the grumpy ones. No, not the 7 dwarves, even though Snow White and Disney always have their place around Christmas time. I'm talking grumpy Christmas characters. How about the famous green guy by Dr. Seuss, the Grinch? Didn't you just love that gingerbread house with the Grinch that we saw earlier? I'm also a big fan of Dickens' grumpy Christmas guy, Scrooge. Charles Dickens probably didn't know that his story would become a Christmas classic for generations to come. And here in Jacksonville, you can go and see A Christmas Carol at the Morin Theater on December 21st at 8 p.m. December 21st, 2012 marks the end of the Mayan calendar, the day that some say will be the end of the world. Please join me and the I Know Jax crew on our Party Like It's the End of the World Jacksonville Brewery and Pub Crawl. Let's stare the apocalypse in the face. We have partnered with Play Harder Tours to organize a party of mega proportions. Leave the car at home and hop on the bus with us. We'll visit 6 of Jacksonville's craft beer hotspots, starting at Green Room Brewing at 7 p.m. We'll be making stops at Engine 15, Intuition Ale Works, Bold City Brewery, Dahlia's Poorhouse, and Kickbacks Gastropub. Mark your calendar and make plans to join us. Tickets are going fast, so don't wait. Reserve your seat today. Visit iknowjax.com/fun for all the details.
Latitude 30 is the official away game headquarters of the Jaguars. Catch all the football action in our HD Sports Theater for every away game. 365-5555. Latitude-30.com.
Checkers Barbecue is all about great food and having fun with friends and family. Checkers is available to rent for parties and does some awesome catering too. I recommend that you go try Checkers out for yourself, and when you visit, let Art know I sent you. Now it's gotten to that part of the show where I'm going to talk to the all-seeing, all-knowing wine guy, Chris Chislett, about what else? Wine. I'm with the wine guy, Chris Chislett, and today we're going to learn about wine.
We are.
Now, The other day I was at the grocery store and I was looking at several different bottles of wine, and one was like under $10 and there were other ones were like over 50.
Right.
But it was the same kind of wine. What's the difference?
Right. So you've got a little bit of an example with these here. You can have a lineup of 50 different Cabernets, all from California, and that's the question that I get asked a lot: is what's the difference?
What am I paying for?
Yeah, exactly. One's $10, one's $50. What exactly am I paying for?
What does a $50 grape look like?
And that's the other thing as well. Is like, is it the grape? Is it the place? Is it what who's making the actual wine itself? So with this one, this is fairly easy to understand. This is just a California red blend.
Right.
The grapes are coming from California. California's a huge
Anywhere in California?
anywhere in California.
And red blend means it can be several different types of grapes.
A blend of grapes. So yeah, if you're dealing with Cabernet, this could quite easily just be a Cabernet from California. The grapes can be all over California.
Right. Okay.
With this one, you're getting a little bit more specific. They're actually naming Napa Valley.
Okay.
So we're getting a smaller
From that region.
within California. So
Okay.
that's Cabernet from the Napa Valley. With this one, you're getting even more specific. We're going single vineyard within Napa, so Zinfandel.
Okay, so sort of drilling down.
Yeah, and that's a general rule. That's just not a California thing. That's it's kind of a worldwide thing. The more specific a place you get,
Sort of the more expensive it is.
yeah, typically.
Does that mean it's better?
Well, it depends what's better. That's another episode to itself. But what is better? That's the reason that the wine's more expensive. It doesn't mean that you're going to like this one more than this one.
But it's also sort of, I guess, an exclusivity thing?
Kind of, yeah. You've got to figure the land as well. These guys probably own this, maybe own this vineyard, maybe don't. Maybe they're just sourcing the grapes. These guys are probably just buying the grapes from 10, 20, 30, how many other different vineyards up and down California. So these guys have got much higher costs involved with either owning that vineyard or sourcing that from that very specific place.
Gotcha. So the overhead has probably larger.
Exactly. Yeah, more rent.
Exactly. And you say this is the same all over the world. So if we were looking at a French, there would be a French
kind of same thing as well. Yeah, if this was just a red Bordeaux, just Bordeaux. That's, still fairly expensive. Kind of Bordeaux is to France what Napa is to California.
Gotcha.
With something like this, you get to specific chateau within Bordeaux, within France. So it's just it's all about how specific you're getting.
All right, cool. I'm learning all kinds of things about wine. I hope you guys are too. And we look forward to seeing you guys in the next Wine Guy episode. Last week, we went to Avondale Christmas Festival, and we stopped by to visit our friends Pete and Dave at Green Man Gourmet, and boy, were they busy. They have put together an absolutely awesome Christmas basket for you guys. Just take a look at this thing. A bottle of great wine, I know because I've tasted it for myself, and it's organic. Chocolate from Claude's Chocolate in St. Augustine. It's some of the best chocolate I've ever had. And then there's a bunch of spices, spice mixes, honey, tapenade, oil, and guess what? This basket can be yours. For the holidays, all you have to do is subscribe to our newsletter. We will draw a winner from our newsletter subscribers, so make sure that you're all signed up. We will announce the winner on December 18th, and the winner will be able to pick up the holiday basket at Green Man Gourmet in Avondale, just in time for the holidays. Now, before you take off on your holiday adventures to celebrate Christmas, how about joining me and my I Know Jack's team for a special Party Like It's the End of the World pub crawl on December 21st. This is how it works. We'll meet up at Green Room Brewing, and from there we'll take the party bus to Engine 15, Bold City, Dahlia's Poorhouse, Kickbacks, and Intuition Ale Works, and then back to the beach. Just leave the car at home and join us while we craft brewery hop and pub crawl around town. It'll be a lot of fun. All you have to do is go to our website, iknowjacks.com/fun to get all the information, or you can give Bill at Play Harder Tours a call and tell him you're with I Know Jacks and he'll reserve your seat. I hope to see all of you there. I'll be back next week with a new show, and until then, I'll see you on the internet.
Latitude 30 is the official away game headquarters of the Jaguars. Catch all the football action in our HD Sports Theater for every away game. 365-5555, latitude-30.com.
Checkers Barbecue is all about great food and having fun with friends and family. Checkers is available to rent for parties and does some awesome catering too. I recommend that you go try Checkers out for yourself, and when you visit, let Art know I sent you.